I got it.
Tam Telling Tales.
I got it.
Tam Telling Tales.
I got it.
Tam Telling Tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam Telling Tales. Tam Telling Tales. Tam Telling Tales. Tam Telling Tales. Tam Telling Tales.
Hey everybody, it is Tam Telling Tales. Listen, I'll need you guys to go ahead and start sharing this video right now because I have a great book banter in store for you on tonight with author Powell. So you guys make sure that you are sharing this and make sure that you are telling everybody who needs to know that Tam Telling Tales and Kate Powell are in the building right now. We are coming to you live on Facebook. We are on YouTube and we are on Instagram as well. So you guys can feel free to chime in during this book banter. You know that K Powell is the author of the trilogy Show You No Mercy. And although we will not be doing any spoilers on this evening for the book, we are going to learn a little bit more about her as well as her book series. So you guys come on in the building. Let me know that you are here. I'll be checking the comment section throughout the evening. And I want to just put a little something up on the screen here while I tell you just a little bit about her real quick. Okay. Kimberly Powell, a talented author with a passion for storytelling, was born in the vibrant city of Brooklyn, New York. Her journey into the world of literature began at a young age as she poured her emotions into crafting captivating short stories and heartfelt songs. Graduating from CUNY York College in June of 2017 with a bachelor's degree in social work, Kimberly's deep understanding of human nature and empathy shines through in her writing. She further honed her skills and knowledge, earning a master's in social work in May of 2018. And currently, she puts her passion to work as a dedicated social worker. Inspired by her love for thriller and urban fiction tales, Kimberly is drawn to the intricate storytelling and dynamic characters that bring these genres to life. Now she embarks on her own writing journey, weaving gripping narratives that thrill and captivate readers. Everyone, please welcome to the stage Miss Paul.
Hi.
Hey there.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being here on Tam Telling Tales. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, girl. I'm doing real good. I ain't even gonna complain. Things is alright, okay? So listen, over here on Tam Telling Tales, we always start off our interview with a game of preferences. And so
Okay.
it's real easy. All you do is tell me which one you prefer. Okay. These are not hard questions, right? But if you choose not to answer one of them, then you have to sing a song.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah. You wanna know
Okay.
what song it is?
What
I bet
song?
you I bet you know it already because if you don't know it, then I'm gonna have to teach it to you on here.
Okay.
It's the theme song from In the Heat of the Night. You don't know the theme song from In the Heat of the Night? Oh, this
No.
mean okay. Now I'm probably about to have to ask you how old you are because what I thought everybody that was what 35. You ain't 35 in that age.
I'm 32.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna get a pass.
Okay.
You'll get a pass for not knowing it. But you in the heat of the night. You never heard it before ever.
I don't maybe I don't know.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Do you know the Barney song? Like
Okay, yeah.
you know them. Okay, so boom, that's gonna be your song. So
Okay.
if you don't want to answer my question, then you got to
Okay.
sing the Barney.
Okay.
Okay.
No
So at
problem.
the end of the day, that means you just got to answer the question. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Here we go. Happy hour at a bar or movie night at home?
Movie night at home.
Formal wear or casual wear?
Mm, casual.
Okay. Quiet or music?
Music.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. That's easy.
You know what? I've been getting into tea here back. Okay, this all about me. Um, cat or dog?
Dog.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone all the way.
Oh, it's like a minute. Sounds like okay. Um, a laptop or a desktop computer?
Laptop.
A drop top or an SUV?
Drop top.
BMW or a Mercedes?
Mercedes.
Beach house or cabin?
Say that again.
A beach house or a cabin?
Cabin.
Writing or reading?
Writing.
Okay. When you're reading, that a paperback or an e-reader?
Paperback.
Paperback or audiobook?
Audiobook.
What?
Yeah, I love audiobook.
Okay, okay. Um, would you rather watch a sitcom or a crime?
Crime drama.
Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor? You,
Rich,
you know what? You're
Richard,
32.
Richard
Never
Pryor.
mind. Nope, nope. You don't even have to answer that one. I'm gonna let you live.
Okay.
Uh, sign out. Okay, we're gonna see what you say about this one. Aretha Franklin or Patti LaBelle?
Aretha Franklin. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, okay. Because I was scared you was gonna be like, who? And I was gonna be concerned. Okay. Jay Z or Nas?
Nas.
LeBron James or Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant.
Air Maxes or Jordan?
Jordans.
Okay. You drink?
Yes.
Okay. Dark liquor or light liquor?
Like
Okay. Sweet tea or lemonade?
lemonade.
Tubi or Netflix?
Damn. Because I like both. Okay, Netflix.
I was about to say, oh, you don't want to choose, huh? You
No,
don't
I
get to choose.
don't.
Okay, okay, all right. Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok.
Oh, okay. All right. Pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato pie.
Okay. This your last question. Tam Telling Tales or any other platform?
Tam Telling Tales.
Yay! Woo! I need to get one of those little soundboards so I can put like all of the cheering stuff going up and
Yeah.
everything. That would have been up right then, right then. So we are good and we are warmed up. So damn, how you feeling now?
I'm feeling good.
Right, you like, oh, I can take on any question that she got now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I done gave you, I done already asked you 50, you know, so you're good to go.
Hmm.
So listen, do you like for people to call you Kay or Kimberly or Kim or their
You
mother?
can call me Kim. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, so Kim, we know a little bit about you at this point. We read the bio and everything. We know that not just an author, but you are intelligent master's degree, and I'm sure that that has helped you in writing your trilogy
Yeah.
because it's the three books right now that you have, right?
Yes. Three. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So outside of writing, what else do you like to do?
I like to eat, sleep. uh,
Listen, I'm right there with you.
I love going to the movies. I'm a big movie girl. I like playing video games once in a while. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And
Okay,
reading, of
so
course.
Well, what's the last movie that you saw at the theater?
The last movie I saw at the theater. Ooh, what was the last thing I saw? Oh my god, I think it was Blink Twice.
Oh,
Yeah, Blink
okay.
Twice. I'm going to see Wicked this weekend.
Listen,
Okay,
now
I had to give it.
I'm not one
Don't
of the
tell me.
girlies who like can go to the movies after a certain like time of day because I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gotta start stuff by a certain time. Don't ask me to do nothing usually after about 7 o'clock because I ain't no more good. I was supposed to see that movie and it was like 7 o'clock, and that's a long movie. And baby, I stayed up for the whole thing.
Okay, so okay, I'm excited now.
It is
It's
so
like
good.
3 hours, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's what I
It is.
like.
So, I would advise, go a little early, when you're bright eyed and bushy tailed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I say all of that to say it's such a great movie that even if you don't, you can stay up. It is super engaging. I cannot wait for the second one to come out.
Hmm.
You gonna like that. You gonna like that.
Okay. I had to
Have you
give it
been
like 2 weeks before I saw it because it was like it was sold out.
really?
Hmm.
See, it wasn't sold out when I was going, but I mean the theater was full though. Like
Hmm.
it was cool, but I mean it's worth it. So now that you're about to go, then yay, because you're going to love
I
it.
can't wait.
Okay. So we know what you'll be doing and everything outside of the books and well outside of writing the book. But you said you like to read too.
Yeah.
So who's like your favorite author book?
Okay. Right now, my favorite author is what's his name? S. A. Cosby.
Girl, I'm glad I know
Um.
you're gonna say that. Okay, okay. First,
I
first.
also really like Octavia Grant. Have you read any of her books?
Okay, so let me tell you a little story about me and Octavia.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, when I first started my platform, she was the very first book that I ever reviewed
Okay.
because I just think she's crazy. And the
She's
book was
unhinged.
I'll Never Let You Go.
Hmm.
And yeah, yeah. And she's been unhinged for forever. That was a
Yes.
while ago. She's been unhinged for a long time. A long
Yeah.
time.
So those right now. So I also there's another author that I don't really see too many people talk about. Her name is T Styles. Like not too many people
Yeah.
talk about her.
They don't, but she is dope. She would come to Detroit often,
Hmm.
and along with like the books that she would write, she also would make these book journals, and so she has a book journal that I
Yeah.
actually write. So, but I'm familiar with these guys too. So look
Okay.
at you.
Good. Finally, somebody else.
Listen, we're familiar with all of the people, the same people. I like it. Ah,
So
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Right now, those are my top three.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
also like Frida what's her last name?
McFadden,
McFadden. Yes, I like her books too.
girl, you know what? I'm feeling like yes, honey, yes.
We're here.
We are here. We really are. And it's so funny because next month I picked the book for book club to read, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, I don't know which book to pick. I was trying to decide between Freedom and Satin book because I've been obsessed with her like this whole year,
Yeah.
and Hold You Down by Tracy Brown.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. They might mess around and get two books for me for the month. Like, listen, pick one and y'all read whichever one y'all want to pick. We're gonna talk about both of them because
Yeah.
yeah,
I just
I'm just
finished
like
her new
that.
book recently, The Boyfriend. So good.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay, I actually just started S.A. Cosby's book, so yeah, and I got to get through my book club book. So don't be telling me about books to add to my list. I got enough. Got enough
Listen, you
now.
you never could have you could have more. You'll be fine.
I mean, I feel like yeah, you could have too many books. It's possible. It's possible.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm wrong. It's really not. So, listen, I want to ask you a few things now about books, about literature, right? And not
Hmm.
just the ones that you read and the authors that you like, but about you as an author. And you have your trilogy that is out, but
Yeah.
I wanna hear about you becoming an author. How you got inspired and what it looked like when you first sat down to start writing your first book.
Okay, so I've been writing since I was really young. And writing has just always been fun to me. Like, it's just something that I do. So I would just write little stories here and there, and I wouldn't really do much with it because I was a kid and I didn't really know that, that I could possibly be an author one day. And so I really just was like on and off with it. When I started high school, I had wrote a story in like a regular like notebook, and I was just like showing this to all my friends, and they liked it. So I was like, oh, this is cool. But again, life situations happen. I forgot about it and put it down and never looked at it again.
Hmm.
And I started writing again in 2020, when the pandemic hit and I was working from home and I had a lot more time on my hands. And I just was one day I just sat down and looked at the computer, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. And that's when I started, that's when I got on Book Talk. So I got on Book Talk and I was just noticing other indie authors writing books, promoting them, and I'm like, where have I been? Like, I don't, because I'm not sure when Book Talk started. I just know when I got on it, it was already like jumping. And I'm just
Okay.
like, there's other people out here who are writing books and not like traditionally published and putting their books out. And I'm like, wait, I could do the same thing too. So originally, I was just writing the book just to write and, see how it would come out. And then when I got on Book Talk, I was like, you know what? I'm going to actually put this out. I'm going to actually take the time to actually write this book properly and put it out. And writing has really become like my outlet. Like if I'm struggling with anything or I really don't have anybody to talk to, I'll write. And that's how like my stories come to life. Like even with some of the characters that I write, I'll put my feelings into, their plot, whatever their plot is for that specific character. I'll be like, okay, I can add my own little razzle dazzle from my own life into that. And it turned out pretty good. So yeah, writing is definitely my safe space.
I love it.
Thank you.
So when you write, do you handwrite like with a pencil and pen or do you type it?
So when I write, I used to write with a pencil and pen.
Okay.
What I do now is when I'm outlining, I write it out. And then once I'm ready to start writing, I'll type it. But as far as like outlining goes, I can't outline on a computer, like type it out on a computer. I can't do that. It's not going to process in my brain. Like I have to actually sit there, outline each chapter by chapter, and then go on my laptop, start writing, and I could go back and forth between pages rather than me clicking back and forth on my laptop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not a electronic girl like that either. Like I usually have to write stuff out. Like some
Yeah.
stuff eventually I'll type it out, but I have to write it first. And then the really cool tool that I have discovered recently is I knew it's been out for a while. I just never really thought that I needed it.
Yeah.
And that is like one of the iPhone or the iPad pen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, so I get to just kind of write it now. Like I
I've
used
always
to
thought about doing
iPad.
that too because I have an iPad and no pens, and I like
Yeah,
see people like writing with it. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
you know what? Yes, because like I do editing and all that kind of stuff, and so I'm used to writing down, the times and do this like here and all of that, and to
Hmm.
have it just kind of transcribe it for me. So all I gotta do is copy and paste it and send it up. I'm like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
I should
exactly.
have been doing this. Goodness, I've been working
I
too
might have to
hard
ask
for so
somebody. I
long.
might have to get that as a Christmas gift for myself.
Put it on your wish list, honey. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you, I am thoroughly enjoying having mine. So let me make sure my light is off, so my battery is on. Okay, so, dang, I wish we was getting what is it? Sponsored
I
too.
know, right?
So plug, right? So they need to come holler at me. I'll talk about my opinion. So, your first book that you wrote, um, Show You No Mercy.
Hmm.
How long ago did you write that book, the
So
first one?
I started writing that book March of 2020, and I finished it, I want to say maybe July of 2021, because I
Okay.
was like, I was pretty, because it was my first book, I wasn't really like sitting at the computer like typing every day. Obviously, I don't think any author does that, and if they do, kudos to them. But so I feel like I did take a little bit longer to write it because it was my first book, and there was certain things that I still was not sure about, and like how the book should be written, like the format and outlining and stuff like that. So I feel like it did take me a little bit longer. And like even now, sometimes I'll go back and read it over. I'm like, oh, I could have done this differently. I should have added this or took this out. So and I'm not like upset about certain things written in the book because it's my first book. I don't expect it to be perfect. Um, but yeah, but I know like once it was time for book 2 and 3, I was like, oh yeah, I got this now. Like I know what
Okay.
to do.
You said,
Yeah.
I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
So, did you take part in Bray this year?
Say that again.
Did you take part in Bray?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Okay. Because I
Hmm.
said, I got my book. Because listen, the folks got to take advantage of these opportunities. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I was like, gotta be. I ended up with this book. You know what I mean? So, um, I got your book, girl.
Hey.
I have the first one, right? And
Okay.
I was like, I didn't started reading. I said, oh, I said, okay then, Mercy. I see you. I see you, boo. Boo. I told y'all we wasn't gonna do no spoilers on this
Yeah.
evening, so we're not gonna do that. But because this is the first book of your trilogy, I do want to give you an opportunity to kind of tell everybody a little bit about what Show You No Mercy is about.
Okay. So, Showing No Mercy is about a woman by the name of Nora Woods. She is a detective, but she hasn't always been. In the past, she has, done things she wasn't supposed to do, whether it was steal, kill, whatever it is, she did it and she didn't care. She was like a teenager, like 16, 17, doing these things. And it was pretty much just that was her life. She wasn't really somebody who listened to authority. And she a situation happened, try not to give away nothing. A situation happened where she has to, end up leaving Brooklyn, you know. And when she does, she makes a better life for herself, goes to school, finishes school, goes to college, marries a nice guy, has 2 kids, and now she's just this big detective living in Buffalo, New York. But what happens is like somebody from her past comes back to seek revenge on her. And I
Mm,
think I feel like that was so good.
you did a good job.
Yeah.
That's just enough, right?
Yes.
That is just enough. And so far, y'all, I am enjoying the book.
Cute.
It's giving thriller. Um it's giving like a villain that you still kind of like empathize with a little
Hmm.
bit. So
Definitely.
yeah, yeah, I'm enjoying it thus far. Now, do you relate to any of the characters that's in the book?
So yes, so her eldest daughter Sage, I related to her. Still not trying to give nothing away to you either, because
Okay.
but just her relationship with her father, and that's all I'm gonna say because I can't go no further, because then I'm gonna
Okay.
ruin it for you. Yes.
Okay.
So I
Well,
related to that, just like just trying to deal with that relationship
mm,
and making it better. Yes.
okay. Well, this is the first book in um this is the first book in the series, right?
Yes.
So when you started writing the first one, did you know that it was going to be a trilogy?
Yes. I wanted
Okay.
it to be. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Because I
And
was
did
just like while I was writing book one, I was like, okay, I know there's things that our readers are gonna question that I didn't want to put everything in the first book. So I was like, okay, yeah, this has to be more than one.
okay. Yeah, I was curious, like, if you know it's gonna be 3 books, so do you write all 3 of them out or outline them, I should say, and then kind of add in
So
details?
So no, I didn't. I just started with book one first.
Okay,
So yeah, I started with book one first, and then once that was done, that's all. Like I really wanted to make sure that I answered every question that I'm sure readers would have in book two. So I wanted to finish book one first before I started to outline it, because I didn't want to miss anything. Because I know, like, even when I go back and read book one, I'm like, what happened to this person, or what happened here, or why did this happen, or who's. And I wanted to make sure I answered that in book two.
gotcha. Okay. I'm looking at this cover, right?
Hmm.
Is that you?
No, it's not. It looked like me though, right?
It's you. I'm like,
It is
who
not me.
is this someone that you know or
No.
like
So
stock
so
pic
the
or
person the person that made my book cover, Dominique, shout out to her. She actually found this when she was making, like, when I gave her the vision that I had. I don't know where she found these pieces from, but I was like, damn, that look like me.
it do. I'm like, I'm
Yes.
sitting here, I'm listening to you, I'm looking at that, I'm looking at the you. I'm like, uh, uh, well, listen, she did a phenomenal job on making
Yeah.
sure that it reflected its
Mm-hmm.
author. So, yeah, I thought that was you, girl.
Now that you say, when you really look at it, it do look like me.
Listen, because even right now with your hair, like
Yeah.
if you look at it, you're like, oh, okay, then, yeah, that's her. You know, I was gonna say like that's a little vain, you know what I mean, to put yourself on the front of your book. Shout out to my book club president because she on the front of her book.
I mean,
But
that would have
you
been
know,
cool too, though.
whatever. I would
Yeah,
have
it
been mad,
does
and
though.
I'm talking all the junk in the world. And please believe, if I had a book, I'm gonna be on the cover.
I'm
Okay.
sure.
Listen, I'll have a photo shoot, baby, and I'm gonna be
Hmm.
the best of me. Okay.
I ain't mad at it.
Oh, that's funny to me. Oh my goodness. So, have you ever thought about certain celebrities that you could see playing the characters in your book?
You know what's funny? I put out a YouTube video today with all the characters that I wanted in my book.
Did you? I
Yes,
didn't. Oh
literally.
man.
But no, it's okay. I'm gonna tell you though.
Okay, tell me.
So for the main character, obviously Nora was. I picked Tika Sumner because I feel like she gives that like intense energy when she's on the screen, especially in the Have and the Have Nots. Like she
Mhm.
makes me not like her.
Yeah,
And I feel
yeah.
like she would definitely bring that energy. And so, like the other character, which is Warren, I picked Lance Gross because he plays a really good bad guy.
He does.
Lance Gross, sorry, yes, he plays a really good bad guy.
Yeah, he was in
Um,
that one with Lil Mama,
yes, when
and he
when
was
love
like the pimp
kills.
or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We didn't like him in that. You said,
We did
wow.
it.
He went from Mr. Brown to a pimp,
Yup. Hmm.
and he did it well. And he plays in what's that?
It's Dutch.
Dutch.
Yep. He did.
Yeah.
He plays a bad guy so well.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay then. I see where this is going. I like it.
Hmm.
Yes, I
And I
like
picked
it.
Kiki Palmer to play Sage. She gives me that.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like she would
Kiki,
do really good.
I feel like Kiki done aged out. I don't know.
You
Maybe
think
it's a
so?
mental yes because she done had like this baby. She's so
I
grown.
know
She got like the old soul
she
that it's like
does.
Kiki is like still like 30 something. But
She is. But
I
okay,
just
like maybe like teenage Kiki.
yeah yeah yeah.
Yeah.
Teenage Kiki. Yep, I can see teenage Kiki. Yes. Oh, we got us some very melanated characters. I love
Um,
it.
uh, Absolutely.
Okay, now put a little caramel in there just for my sake. I need a little caramel. Okay, I'm saying we gotta
So
think of somebody to be the baby girl.
the baby
Oh,
girl. So
yeah. Oh, we
that's
gotta figure that
Avery.
out.
Avery. So the person I picked for Avery was, what's her name? Mallory Mahoney. I don't know if you know her, but she played. She was on my block where she was like this little rapper girl, and she had like the braids in her hair. I don't know if you've seen it, but it there's I showed a picture on my on the YouTube that I did, but
I'm gonna look for it
it's
on.
definitely given.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it on the YouTube for sure because I need to see this young lady to see if she meets my standard. Okay.
I don't know, but I hope so.
I mean, if she don't, it's fine. Like, what's she gonna do? You know, what am I gonna do? It'll be
Mhm.
fine. It'll be
Well,
totally
For Celine, I picked Lauren London because that's she gives me that like young
fine. Okay,
Lauren
wait.
London.
You gotta remind me.
Celine was what party you up to right now?
Okay, so I am at her and the brother.
Okay,
Then
okay, okay.
they had went to that black party.
Okay, okay. So Celine, remember in the beginning after the whole court thing where Celine came up to her was like, you got to get out.
Yes.
That's who I picked. I
Oh,
picked.
okay.
Yes, like a
Oh,
young Lauren London,
okay. Okay.
because she gives me very much hood princess.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay then.
Hmm.
See, isn't this fun? Just compare this to the folks. I love
Yeah,
doing
I'm hoping one day I can make a movie and put it on Tubi.
it. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna say not even just TV, but girl, right now, because outside of books, I also do film, and
Oh,
there's so much
cool.
going on in that independent film world. They have a
Hmm.
whole lot of opportunities and options that's gonna be a little bit more for you by you type of thing. And it's a great time to start developing, you know, a lot of the things that we like. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So along with Tubi, they gonna have a whole lot of different streaming networks and platforms for
Hmm.
independent filmmakers to take advantage of. So yeah, yeah, that's a good
I'm here for
time.
all of it.
Have you done any screenwriting before?
So yes, I have done screenwriting before. When I first started writing, when I first started writing this book, actually, I was also writing a series for this competition. I actually made it to the second half of the competition, which I was kind of excited about, but I
Okay.
didn't make it to the third part, which was cool because literally I didn't look at anything. I didn't look up how to write a script. I just started writing. So the fact that I made it to the second round, I was like, hey, I
Like
did
that's
something.
good.
Right.
That is
So
good.
yeah. But that's something I really do want to continue doing too. Cause I am interested in doing a web series. The only issue I'm just having is I want to have a team. I don't want to work up, I want to work across, I want to work with who's next to me so that we could, do this together.
I get it. And you gotta have a team, honestly, because trying to do stuff by yourself, baby boy,
Hmm.
will drain you. You understand me?
Yeah, I definitely trust me. I know.
Yeah, listen. And just aligning yourself with people who know the things that you don't know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really key as well. So
Hmm.
listen, if that's what you wanna do, honey, well, I'm wishing you all the best with it. You gonna do it.
Thank you.
That's just what it
I'm
is.
hoping 2025 gonna be a good year.
It is. We claiming it right now.
Yes.
2025 is about to be an amazing year for everybody, for us.
Yep.
Well, because I don't know all them people. So, be you,
For us
okay?
right here.
Yes, us right here that love the same type of books and all of that, the essay crosses and the Octavia Grants and the Freedom of
Yeah.
Thought. Yes, us. We're gonna have us a good year. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I can say it's favoring here. That's what we do. Now
Yeah.
you have mentioned social media
Hmm.
a little bit, and I know that you have a YouTube channel that is some a platform that you host at oftentimes. So how important do you think that it is for people who are in the creative arts, like you say, to utilize social media?
I think it's really important because, especially as indie authors, we gotta promote our stuff. The best way to do that is using as much social media platforms as you can. Now, for me, I can't do too many. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, a little bit of Facebook. And now they got this Lemon 8 app. So it's a
Girl.
lot of ways to promote yourself. There's no reason nobody should not know who you are. Um so I think it's very important, especially if you're an indie author. Traditional authors is a little bit easier because they have somebody already pushing out their book. For us, we got to promote it ourselves. And it can be a little hard or stressful at sometimes, but you got to make a plan for yourself. Like, if there's a place that you want to be, you got to be willing to work. Scared money don't make no money. Okay.
Okay, and don't.
Okay.
Oh, it don't. But it needs to work. Baby,
Hmm.
it needs to work. So you ain't taking no lies there. Okay, so what's your favorite platform to be on?
My favorite platform, TikTok. I love TikTok.
I was like, it's either gonna be TikTok or YouTube.
Yeah, I love me
Uh,
some TikTok. TikTok is just so easy to get readers. Like, when I first joined TikTok, I got 1,000 followers so fast, and that was before I even put my book out. I was
oh
just
wow.
like making little like me video like random author funny videos and book videos and stuff like that. So once I got all the followers, I'm like, all right, now it's time to start promoting me, like my books and stuff. Now that these people know me and they like my videos, now I'm gonna start promoting me.
You know what? I admire that. I tell you that social media is baby. It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you definitely have to be there, but then that means that you got to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
I have
definitely.
been. I've been trying to develop myself on the social media too,
Mhm.
and TikTok is definitely one of them that I want to get a little bit more traction on.
Mhm.
But once you said Limit 8, and then there's another one I think that they're talking about now, Blue Sky.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to replace maybe X.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, isn't it like Threads, like the on Instagram?
They have Threads. See what I'm saying? It's so
It's a
many.
lot.
Like,
It's a lot.
do we do we? It's overstimulating for me.
It
You
is,
know,
yeah.
and then they don't want to make it easy for you to just cross post stuff. You know, I just want to hit the post button one
And it
time and
goes through
whatever.
everything. Yep.
That's too much. I was like, I can't do that.
So that's why I'm like, I'm trying to just focus on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like, everything else is so much, but then now they're talking about how they banning TikTok, and I'm just like, come on now. Like,
That's the other part. It's like you don't know, like, do you try to, develop and build up things over there while they talking
hmm
what are they talking? Because it seems kind of asinine to say we'll take it off, but then again, you know, the
yeah,
things that we're seeing happen in this country, I can't put nothing past nobody.
that
So
part.
they keep on telling them people sell your stuff to somebody else, or we ain't using it no more. And
hmm
wow,
Which
I
is
don't.
unfortunate because TikTok is a way a lot of people make their money. Like, that's their job.
Yeah,
So hopefully it doesn't happen, but who knows? So even with that, I'm like, okay, now I gotta move on to another social media app just in case this one doesn't work out. It's just
yeah.
a lot.
I've been seeing people doing that now too. They're like, I don't know what's gonna happen with TikTok. Follow me on Lemonade. Like
Yep.
Lemonade.
Literally. Like, how many people that follow me on 11/8 by now? Now I got like one post up there. Like,
You got a lot of people already?
yeah, people following me. And I'm like, damn, now I gotta start posting on here.
Dang. Okay. Oh, see, this is why you need a team because you need somebody to post on Lemonade and on
Exactly.
Pinterest and all of them while you post on the TikTok. You have
hmm
fun on the YouTube. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's just a
And
lot.
Booked and Busy Brand said, speak it into existence. And I'm sure she was probably talking about your series.
hmm
So, boom, there we go. Yep. Shout out
Thank
to
you.
Booked and Busy Brand. See, even right now, you got to switch up screens so you can see who is on the Facebook, who's on the YouTube,
hmm
who's on the Instagram. So, shout out to everybody who is watching. Glad to have you here with us on this evening. If you guys have any questions for Author K Powell, you are more than welcome to chime in. Now, don't come on here asking no crazy stuff now, okay? All right? Don't y'all get on here and be trying to get some personal stuff. Unless you like that kind of thing. Now, if you cool with it, then it's
It depends on what they asking.
fine. Okay. All right. Y'all can keep it like it don't necessarily got to be PG-13,
Hmm.
but it just may be a little piece of R.
Yeah, a
But what
little
that would be
piece.
like a little S,
Yeah.
a little S, rated S for smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. We do have a question actually.
Okay.
Can we expect any new books in the upcoming year?
Yes, you can. So I'm currently working on my new book is called Say I Do. Just it's about a woman who's engaged and her fiance decides that he wants to break up with her and take the ring back. And when he
No,
does,
no,
he gets engaged to another woman with the same ring.
no,
And she
no, nope.
so
Sure won't.
y'all can already guess what's gonna happen after that.
Mm. And you like a little thriller? You a
Yep.
thriller writer too? A
Hmm.
urban thriller writer? Oh, this is not going to pan out well for you, sir. I,
It's not gonna be a happy ending.
that would be a really great topic for a podcast. And you know what? I got to
Mhm.
do my podcast tomorrow, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to ask that question.
Like, what
I'm
would
gonna
you
shout,
do?
right? I'm gonna shout out your upcoming book. Say I do. How soon are we gonna be able to read this book?
All right, now I don't want to get no date,
Okay, okay,
but I
that's fair.
would say maybe late spring of next year. Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna have to ask that question. Like, ladies, if he just up and decide he wants to break up the engagement, are you giving the ring back or no?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm
He
see,
would have to drag
we're
me.
here because I'm not giving it back. I'm
Absolutely
not.
not. He would
No,
literally have to break my hand to get it off my finger. Because
that
there's no
part. That
absolutely not.
part. Because excuses, you
I like,
changed
have
your
you lost your
mind.
mind?
You changed your mind? Oh no. Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
she becomes completely unhinged after that.
I like a little unhinged. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Because I always say I want my drama in my book and not in my life.
No, not in
So
mine.
yeah. Not in real
I
life.
don't look good in an orange jumpsuit. Okay.
Now I will say that I do look good in orange. I do. I ain't gonna hold you up. Orange don't be against my skin. It radiates. It does.
Child.
But
Mm-mm.
but I'm not here for the jumpsuit. Just
That
cute
part.
little sundress. You know what I mean? So our next question. Do you plan to stick with the thriller genre?
Okay, so I love thriller, hands down. That's always going to be writing thriller, but I am interested in writing science fiction. Like I already have an idea written out and everything. I just feel like I really want to take my time because this is like science fiction is like such a broad genre and it's like it could go either way. So I really want to learn and read more science fiction books before I just jump into it. I have an idea, but I really want to make sure I'm going to do this genre right. And also I'm interested in romance thriller. Like romance thriller.
Romance thriller.
Yes.
See, that's probably I would like that.
See, because
I
I'm
do.
not really like I'm not really good at romance, but I'm good at the thriller part. So I figured, okay, let me read some romance books, and then of course I already got my thriller down, and like put it together. So that's what I'm like interested in doing.
Yeah, cause see, romance is like on the lower part of the totem pole for me. For like the books that I like,
Yeah.
but see, I ain't gotta have no romance. Because I ain't got it. I don't need it. I don't need nobody to be in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can do a little screwing, but y'all ain't gotta be in love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm like,
Um,
okay, I want
but
them to screw, so maybe let me add a little extra drama and stuff to it and make it scary or something, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And then you're gonna make it a little romantic. Like, oh, and they like each other
I,
a lot.
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I could
When you write
try.
thriller and sci-fi, you
Tell you
want to
what,
make sure you
I
got to
be
have that.
listening. I listen to some romance audiobooks that I really enjoy, and I'm like, oh, this sounds so cute. But if this was a thriller, somebody dying.
Okay, exactly. I mean, the bloodshed. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You know. And it's so funny because I was like, oh, I'm crazy about romance. Girl, I'll be eating up some romance books too.
I do.
Every time I read, I'm like, oh, this is good. Like, oh. I'm like, oh, in that part. And I'm like, see, I think part of it is because I'm really a gangster, right? And I don't like for stuff to like question my gangster. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I want to sit there and
Listen,
be
I
in
hear
my
you all the
feelings.
way. Listen, I be telling people, I'm like, I don't like romance, but I be sitting at home eating these romance books and movies up. So I'm
Okay?
like, let me stop lying to myself.
Yeah, I be lying to the people. Listen,
Hmm.
one of my producers, she'd be like, "Can you please stop saying that?" Like, like, can you not check me in front of people, please?
Right?
Producer, don't do
I
that.
hear you.
Okay? Yeah, let me. I always want to say stuff to me that thing. Can you stop chewing your gum and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
It froze. Oh no. Hello? I think it froze. Mm-mm. Oops. I think she lost connection, y'all. Stay tuned, live starting soon.
Okay.
You can hear me?
I can. I am back. Apparently
Okay.
what I thought was hooked up and charging wasn't.
Oh man.
So yeah, my little baby needed some TLC to make sure that she has some good power. Okay.
Okay.
So sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully y'all are still tuned in with us. We are here with Book Banter with author K. Powell. I'm gonna get us up on the screen real quick. We coming back. Come on, here we go. Let's see here. There we go.
Okay, there we
Now
go.
you can see us. We back in the building, baby. Okay. There we go. Okay. So sometimes when that conversation gets so good,
I
you
know,
don't
right?
even realize that what you thought was happening, or wasn't happening in my case. So we got us some power, and so we're good to go. And in honesty, we have been talking for a little while, and we're not gonna be keeping y'all here on the line for too long anyway, but we do still have some questions that we have for Kim, so we want to make sure that they get answered. So we do have another question
Okay.
from Instagram.
Okay.
And this one says, do you ever experience writer's block? And if so, what do you do?
Okay, so yes, I do experience writer's block. What I do is I either have to take a walk, or read something, or I would watch a TV show that's like similar to my book. So I remember when I was writing book two, I had got stuck in the middle of the book, and I'm just like, I don't know what else to write. And I remember
Okay.
hello?
I see
I think
you.
my phone got cut off. Um, so I remember watching an episode of Power because I feel like Power kind of a little bit relates to my book. So I remember watching the last two episodes of the second to last season, and it just inspired me so much to finish that book because it was just like so fast paced. The drama was good, like the crime thriller, like because I feel like Power's a crime thriller, so. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that like that it was a scene where it was like a shootout, and I
With
was
a
like, "Oh, this
romance
is so
too.
good," and it just kind of like helped me get back into the writing of book two. So that's something I have to do.
Okay, then I like that.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Uh-oh. Oh wow. Nothing?
Nope. Still. Okay,
Well,
there we go. Got you.
you can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Listen, the technology on today,
I
honestly,
know, girl.
tripping. Do you understand me? Like,
Listen,
I
I'm
was trying to
glad we made
post
it this
stuff.
long. Okay.
Man, I am. I'm glad we did. We've been on the line for the 53 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. So we've been doing a really good job because the internet's been tripping.
Yeah,
Okay. And it's so funny. We talked about social media and how important it is to market your books and everything there. But you know what? There is always conversation about how sometimes the social media, just like what we experiencing right now, it just want to
hmm
up and go out on you, and then it's like, what do you do, right?
yeah,
So you have a website as well, right, where people
yeah,
can like reach out to you and stuff like that.
yes.
Okay. Because I think nowadays, with all of the conversation about all the different apps and stuff like that, I think people are going to start gravitating towards that a little bit more.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have to start developing some newsletters and all that stuff
Girl,
again.
I was thinking the same thing today. I really was. Like, I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of more stuff.
Yeah. The
But,
emailings and like the direct texting and stuff like
mm-hmm.
that. Because like earlier today, I'm like, okay, I'm about to post, another, post about today.
Yeah.
Instagram was like, no, ma'am. I went to Meta Suite. It was like, no, ma'am. I was like, what is going on? But everybody was talking about how their social media was tripping today. So I was like, well, at least it's not me.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
It wasn't me. Yeah, it was acting up on today. So, um, but yeah, that is really great to know that you do have a website. We have the website up for everybody on the screen to see. So if you want to reach out directly to author K Powell, you can definitely do so. Make sure to utilize that because, yeah, we got to have us some alternative options. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because the way this world is about to go, who knows what's about to
Okay.
happen come
Yeah.
January? So we just gotta hope for the best at this point.
We just don't be knowing what's gonna happen. We gonna be all right because
Yeah.
the people we come from, we gonna make it through regardless. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be an interesting time
It
in the next
is.
upcoming year to 4 years, and so, whew, yeah, yeah,
Let's just hope and pray.
that's it.
Literally.
That's all we really can do at this point, you guys. So we are approaching our 1 hour mark. And so I always like to be respectful of people's time, especially through the week, because we know folks be having jobs that they go to.
Mm-hmm.
And we are so glad that everyone who has chimed in on this evening has actually chimed in on this evening so that
Thank
we can have
you.
a talk with K Powell about her book series, Show You No Mercy.
Yes.
So you guys want to make sure that you are grabbing up your copy of Show You No Mercy. You can find them directly on your website, right?
Yes, and you could get a special, signature from your girl. So it'll
Yes. So
come in directly from me.
starting right now, we're not even going to start in 2025, y'all. We're going to start right now with supporting creatives directly. I know how accustomed we are to sites like Amazon and things like that, but
Mhm.
let's start visiting their websites, going directly to them so that we can support them. Because I mean, let's keep it 100. We know that Amazon gonna get their cut. You know what
Of
I mean?
course, they gonna
Don't
get
you want to
too
put more?
much.
Don't you want to put more of your coin into that person's pocket? I'm sure you do, right?
Hmm.
So make sure you are heading to those direct websites and supporting our creatives, our authors, and all of the people. Okay. So before we head out of here, I want to give you an opportunity to remind everybody what else you have coming up. You mentioned it a little bit earlier with your book, and it's gonna be my podcast talk. But I
Hmm.
want you to remind everyone what you have coming up, and then we're also going to talk about where they can find you on social media as well.
Okay. So, like I mentioned before, my book Say I Do is going to be coming up hopefully the end of spring. Also, I did want to mention that I'm going to be at the Black Expo Book Fair in Maryland on February 1st. Anybody live in Maryland or anybody coming out there, I will be there. My social media, so you can find me on TikTok. My name is K Powell Writes. Instagram, I am K Powell. My YouTube channel is K. Powell. So yeah, those are the places you can find me, or you can go to my website and reach out to me as well. So thank you.
I love it. I love it so much. This is the cover, you all. So that's what y'all want to go look for. That girl in the back is not
It's not me.
It's not her. I know it looks like her, but that's not her. But beautiful all the same.
Thank
So you
you.
guys can make sure that you are supporting her. And then, there's me, right?
Yes.
You can, if you want to, you can definitely share, like, follow, and subscribe to the Tam Telling Tales platform. I have the name Tam Telling Tales on all social media platforms. So it doesn't matter where you go, that's gonna be me. If somebody else's face show up and you typed in Tam Telling Tales, let me know because it's a problem. All
Yeah.
right. So make sure that you guys are doing that. I got some stuff for sale. I got some shirts, right? I got some hats. You see this hat I got
Oh,
on?
that's
Read the
cute.
book. Damn.
All right now.
Okay. I got shirts. I have hats. And so if you guys would like to grab you up one, you can head to my site and grab you up something. I mean, it is Christmas time. You might want to get one, a gift for yourself or for someone else that you know. So make sure that you do that. And before we go, I have me a little saying, right? And it's my outro. And I would love for you to help me with this.
Okay.
Really easy, right? So I do the first part. I say, I'm Tam, I'm telling tales. And then you come in right after me and say, read a book.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm Tam, I'm telling tales.
Read a book.